Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday morning's live stream. We're almost at hump day, aren't we? Or the part of hump day that we all like around lunchtime. So, weather chat to start with. Positively tropical this morning, 13.5 degrees, and you can feel it, obviously. It smells like there's rain in the air. There isn't anything at the minute, but I can feel it, and I can smell it. So we'll wait and see if we get caught out at all. I'm not sure it was in the forecast actually. Let's have a quick look actually. Yes, it very much is in the forecast. Actually all day to be drizzle and rain actually today and tomorrow. So I hadn't actually looked at that. But good news, you can categorically definitely smell it this morning. So it's going to be far away. Just bear with me guys. Right. We seem to be all systems go on the older live this morning, so we'll carry on. So, what's everybody up to today? Is it a normal work day, school day, leisure day? What does your day look like today? Where are you from? What time is it where you are? What normal questions we'd like to ask before we really get going? It's been a bit of a funny start actually with Azra losing her light. Let's sort that out. And then we'll be talking about weather and how I knew it was going to rain. And I hadn't looked at the weather forecast, guys, as if you watch the video, you will see and hear. I was a bit of a weatherman for you, a human barometer, if you will. I could smell it was going to rain, and it is starting to drizzle as well, by the way. Only very slightly. Now, I guess I'll address the elephant in the room and straight out of the way. I did put myself through watching Liverpool last night. Been a fan since 1990. You don't just switch off, you get very frustrated and very passionate about it, but you don't just switch off. I went into that game last night with zero expectations. I've been saying it since the weekend about, I've seen Liverpool turn many games around, so you think there's nothing for them. So this Liverpool team, to be fair, they did get it done. They scored in the first half. There were a couple of nearly chances, a bit of it converted, that sort of thing. It changes the team. And Teke going, I think, it looks like that's him out of the season, I think, as well, which is horrendous. Yeah, just I think everything at the minute is not rosy. I think Scott's now got the next 6 games to save his job, and as a fan, you want to be in the Champions League, so that's clearly what you wish for. But the way they've been playing this season, more of it next season, by the way he's playing, then you almost wish they don't qualify for the Champions League. And that sounds horrendous to say, it really does. But we've got to trust the older, the system as it were, and we're in a decent position for the Champions League now, especially after Chelsea getting beat at the weekend. Liverpool got a Merseyside derby this weekend, which I said before and I'll say again on here, these lights, I don't care where everything are, then the relegation zone, they may be. Form goes out the window. This is a one-off game. It's at their new stadium. It's 2 o'clock UK time on Sunday. I'm not looking forward to that game at all. Sleeping each of my other team, where we were season ticket holders, and are also doing well. They're in the playoff places. They got absolutely smashed last night by a goal. 5-1. We've got 2 cats here that are having a bit of a domestic. One's bolted and the other one's just sitting there, allowing us to rapidly approach. If you can see that on the road. Azra's going to be whinging and moaning in a minute. Great cat. Not only sitting in the road, but not worried about the dog. Come on. Leave it. There's a car coming as well. So hopefully the cat does actually move. Or is that going to be a squash cat? Love listening to bird song in the morning, guys, as well. It's a lovely, lovely time of the day to be out with Azra. I bought myself yesterday, and I've been talking about this on the live, so you'll see it all come together if you're interested. But I am currently redoing lazy spot. In other words, the wind has not been kind to our gazebo hot tub. The gazebo is pretty smashed up, which, to be fair, we've got another. You've got to put covers on and what have you, framed up, and the gazebo itself is in pretty bad way. I was cleaning it. Right. A lot of the sort of the deep cleaning, I think, is done. I bought myself yesterday a wet vac. Just to get all the crud out the bottom because it's almost an impossible job. Otherwise, trying to get everything out of that tub. So we've got so I bought all that last night. So I built it, put the wheels on it, the handle on it, put the special filter in it. So we've got that. So I'm not quite sure. I probably won't do much to it now until the weekend. Tonight's not training night. We always eat and have and watch a little telly by times on that, and they go to do it together. Either tomorrow and Thursday. Sorry, Thursday and Friday. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe see what's going on at home. But Thursdays and Fridays are usually sort of nothing days really, because Mondays and Wednesdays are consumed by football. Tuesday's a good day. I'll probably do it at the weekend. Give it a test out. I feel quite heavy footed this morning. I don't know if that's because of the temperature of this morning. That's 13.5 degrees. So hugely different at this time yesterday, but I think it's about 3.5 degrees. But it's not supposed to stay this warm. The rest of the week it's supposed to be below 10, but sort of 7, 8, it's a bit freezing. But you still have to put the tortoises in. Less than that tonight. It's quite nice, I think, for them to stay out this afternoon to sort of start getting used to it again, to sort of staying out. Go on, Azra, lead on. Getting used to all that, I think. I think the older horses, obviously, when they woke up when they did, which was the Easter weekend, when we came back, funny enough, from Mallorca, Julie brought them in on the Monday. She went to the shed or something, can't remember. And she heard them rustling around. So, we need to get them up. Come away from the whole Azra. We of course lost one to hibernation. Probably about 4 to 5 years ago, maybe now. And I don't know if it was their fault, because one of them woke up in March, and that's a bit too early to get them up. So sort of left him in his box, and then we went to wake him up, sort of during the April. So about 2 or 3 weeks later, he passed away. So I don't quite know whether he was just ill, woken up early because he was ill. I'm not sure. Yeah. The others, we obviously do something right, because the other two, he was, seem to be alright. Every year you wonder whether they're going to wake up. And that's horrendous and morbid. That's reality. You just don't know. You don't know until you get them up. The new one we've got, we'll see he'll be in hibernation a little bit longer at the end of this season, because he was only in hibernation from the end of October to January 1st. So only got a couple of months. The others sort of end of October till beginning of April. So sort of 5-6 months. Anyway. If you were on yesterday, then you realise we cut off at the church. I think it froze exactly on the church yesterday. I did actually realise I just wasn't going to come back on. There was no need at that time in the morning. We'd been out for quite a while at that point. Which is quite a lot involved in sort of setting it all back up again. So, apologies if I ruined your morning. I'm sure I didn't. I did realise I was getting a message from the local people as well. But I had to send a disconnection, checked on my other phone, saw there was an issue. And yeah, we just finished. So then we're getting towards the turn, which will take us back down towards the high street. Then sort of meander our way back towards home. But I'm not going to fit by my legs feel like lead this morning. And I don't know whether it's just how warm it is out. These boots are quite big. I said it to you before. They're great for shoes when it's mucky. But they do feel quite clunky at the minute with the heat going up. So it's supposed to cool down again tomorrow, so we are lost. Come on, Azra, lead on. Good girl. Saturday and Sundays are the more daylight running strolls, so if you look forward to the weekend strolls, which I do, normally out about 6 on a Saturday, go around 7 on Sunday. Thank you for the likes this morning. Did miss that actually. Not a lot of chat this morning, so that's alright. I said it before, I'll say it again. I'm out doing these strolls, so you guys want to watch too? You know we're here. Channel's been going from strength to strength. We're only about 40 away now from hitting the 1,000 subscriber mark. The quicker we get there, quicker, as I promised you. Unless we get milestones, I won't mention it because that's what I wanted to do. Get to 1,000 subscribers. Everything after that is a bonus. This has always been a hobby, will always be a hobby, and it's just memories of what we've done as a family, and obviously the live strolls. Clearly, I'm doing anyway with her. I always wondered to myself, obviously, all at the end room would, whether once she's no longer, I'll do it, but I think I will, because I still want to sort of help myself in my exercise. Myself on Saturday. I will let you know the results. I think it hopefully should be a reasonable week. If I can get away with losing a pound, maybe two, I'll be quite happy with that. We've got a car coming up behind us. If I could do that every week, I'd be happy. I'm starting to walk now at lunchtimes as well, instead of watching the iPad at lunchtime at work. I went for a walk on Monday. I didn't go yesterday because I had to go and get the vet back, but I plan to, and I will definitely go today. The only caveat I'll say to that, if it's pouring with rain, I might not, because it's different when you're at work. With obviously the clothes you've got. Whereas if it rains when I'm out with her in the mornings or the evenings, obviously you're going home, so we'll see. I've gone for chicken for my lunch today as opposed to jacket potatoes with tuna. Gone for a bit of an easier lunch today for me. Especially now I'm sort of eating my lunch at my desk so I can get the full hour if I do want to go out for a walk. Started having lunch around about 11:45, so there's my lunch go down for when I go out at 12:30ish. Come on, Azra. Come on, Azra. Good girl. It's a lovely, lovely morning. It's not maybe getting light as quickly this morning as I said to you at the very beginning. I could smell the rain in the air. It has been drizzling off and on. But it's dry at the minute, but it's because it's quite cloudy and overcast there. It's staying darker later. And again, I think I spoke to you about this one day, I can't remember, about when it's light. Clearly it's getting lighter a lot quicker and it can be quite deceiving. But I've got another car coming. When I get home, I think I'm going to watch the latest episode of Matlock actually. There's only so much YouTube you can watch. And a lot of my sort of people I follow at the minute are not sort of really travelling. Whereas I sort of make my channel a little bit of a all year round sort of jobby. a lot of these sort of what I call proper bloggers, because I'm not a proper blogger, guys. I wing it most of the time. Go on, Azra, pavement. Good girl. Sort of, I think one couple they go to Orlando sort of 3 or 4 times a year, and I enjoy their vlogs because they do a lot of stuff I would like doing. So I sort of watch what they're doing and sort of tweak sort of our plans for when we go there. I mean, obviously we're only there for a week later on in the year. It's 2 weeks next year, and if these entry and exit gates into Europe continue to be a problem, I think a lot of people will be showing off going to Europe as well for holidays. If I'm honest with you, Julie, myself, and James were Azra, lead on, come on. We're very, very lucky. Yes, we got held up half an hour when we arrived into Mallorca, but we literally only had to wait 5 minutes to get back out, which is very, very good. I think by everyone's timekeeping. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Good girl. But in places like Tenerife, for example, that's 3 hour queues. That would actually stress me out. Come on, Ashley, lead on. The whole process, the whole thought process of getting to the airport, knowing that you've got to fight before you even start to even get to your plane, even though you've done everything right to get onto the plane. That doesn't sit very well with me. We're not even at the summer yet, and I think that's a really scary thing. Right, just got to clear up after her. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, that is a really scary thing. I think we travelled back on the Easter weekend, but we actually travelled out on, if you like, the second day of the Easter holidays, the Sunday, and it was okay. It was fine. And when we got off the plane, we were near the front of the plane, and we got to the gates probably some of the first lot, and I think that was quite important. And there wasn't any other flights in front of us, or didn't appear to be. And as I say, coming back, it obviously was a doddle. But as I say, a lot of places are not doing it that well at the moment, it would appear. Whether they haven't got enough machines, whether they haven't got enough staff, training, I don't know. You know, that is something above my remit as to why things are going wrong at certain places. All I can tell you is what I hear. And as I said to my brother, funny enough, just last night, I am glad that none of our future holidays as it stands involve these e-gates, because it would stress me out hugely. And I don't know how the cruises are working now, actually, because obviously you're getting off at different places, whether you have to go through these e-gates at each port. Interesting to find that out, actually, whether that would be something, if you're going to the European ports, whether you have to go through these entry and exit gates, because again, alright, it's only a cruise ship as opposed to an airport, but if you imagine these cruise ships hold between 3,000 and 6,000 people, if everyone's getting off at the same time, do your math, guys. I think it would work differently on the cruise ship. I don't know how, and I may be way wrong on that, but yeah, maybe next time we start looking at a European cruise, that is, because the next cruise we definitely want to do is the Caribbean. So it won't involve all this nonsense anyway. We'll probably still have to get Esters, I think, for the Caribbean. I think they come under. I don't know, I'm not sure actually. Obviously, definitely got our Esters all sorted out for America for the next 2 years. Sorted it out. Yeah, it's a good point. As I talk to you about the Caribbean, I don't know if you do need anything or not. Maybe I'll do some research when the time comes. I think we've got a while yet. The earliest, the very earliest that would be 28. As we're pretty stocked up this year. And obviously next, I'd like to try and shoot one of a little breakaway next year somewhere. It's very difficult knowing where to go in the world at the minute. Quite fancy doing a week away somewhere. The Canary Islands would be great, but again, it's this flipping entry and exit system. I wouldn't touch Tenerife with a barge bar at the minute. That's probably going to upset one of my fellow bloggers that I do follow. It does put you off when you see the queues, not only on YouTube but on TikTok as well. It's horrendous there. And as I say, if you can't go sort of out of school time, which we can't at the moment, another year or so, guys, might be a bit different. Depends what Jamie's doing, of course. He does want to do an apprenticeship, so that, although he'll still have to go to college, it might be a bit easier knowing the term times and stuff. Colleges are a bit more flexible than the schools are. Anyway, we'll wait and see. Very unusual, I can hear the river behind here, and you can hear the water running. Very, very unusual to hear. I actually thought it was rain coming in, because it is due. But again, just sort of a little bit of drizzle in the air at the minute, nothing major. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returnee, you know you're always welcome. Do like and subscribe. Azra is the star of the show. She is a rescue dog. She was found at the side of a road in a box. Probably around 3 months old she was. We've had her since 6 months. And she's going to be 5 on May the 4th. She is a Star Wars dog. If you know, you know. But in all seriousness, she still hates vehicles of any kind. Because if you had been terrorised as a young puppy, a young child, something like that, you don't forget, and she just has never forgotten. She's still terrorised. You might have seen when I'm out, if I'll say, oh, there's a car coming, I've got to get her on a tight lead, whatever. Well, that's why. Because she would literally go for it. It's horrendous, really. People we haven't seen for a while, guys, and I don't know if they've changed their route or whatever. Because we haven't changed the time we're coming out. The buses. We've had one, at least a double decker and one of the single deckers along here. And we were out and about, but I haven't seen them all week. I get used to knowing my room in the morning and knowing who I'm going to see and who I'm not going to see. And I see the same cars every morning. Usually the same people, if you see people. Always used to the buses as well, so. As I say, watch out for the weekends live. They are always in the daylight now, and we'll do the longer strolls. Don't know where we'll go on Sunday. I'm not sure at the minute whether we'll go anywhere else. Haven't really thought that far ahead at the minute. Again, the weather is supposed to be quite kind on Sunday at the moment. It's looking like. If that is the case, perhaps we'll either do Broxbourne, where I used to live, or maybe we'll go to Cambridge. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. Both Cambridge isn't so far, about 10, 15 minutes at that time of the morning. Broxbourne's about half hour in the car. I think I might leave Broxbourne until a little bit later into the season when we've got nicer weather. Might do Cambridge, maybe. See how we feel. Especially see how we feel. And I just thought about this as I'm talking to you. It's WrestleMania this weekend, isn't it? And it's going to be a late night Friday night, a late night Saturday night, a late night Sunday night. So yeah, I'm not sure at the minute whether I might just get up and do the walk round Cambridge or walk around the village. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. But you guys will be the first to know what we got here. My eyes are terrible. Hi, sir. Is it go back? I really can't read. The writing is just so small on my phone. I apologise if I said that wrong. How are you doing this morning? You are the only one to have messaged. I am talking to you. So welcome. We seem to have a very good connection this morning, which makes a change. I do constantly watch on my other phone. I say constantly, probably 2 or 3 times during the stroll, just to make sure we are still all good. I mean, I'm very lucky normally. A couple of people that have got my mobile number that will message me if something happens, because I don't always know. Yesterday I was very lucky. I saw it disconnect, and it disconnected for a while. Problem, but you don't always see that, and that's a frustrating thing about YouTube. If it just disconnected, it should say disconnected, live stream lost, something like that. It doesn't tell you that sometimes. Picking up guys this morning. I think we are due for some rain any time. So if I can get home before this comes, I'll be a happy chappy. To be honest. So although I could smell it when I left home, I did not bring a waterproof jacket or anything. So if you've been with me before, you'll know exactly where we are. We're heading now towards home, 10 minutes or so. We'll be back. It's been hit and miss this morning with numbers. I think at one point we had about 35, 40 people watching. Then it sort of goes down to Remble. Keep going. And I know I've said it before. I actually said it in this job. It doesn't bother me. I'm out and about. This phone is in the chest mount, so it's not like I'm holding it. I used to get very down on myself if you had a low count morning. I don't worry about it anymore. Anyway, I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying myself. So whatever happens, you guys can enjoy it too. Whether it be a couple of you. So best be a pack was about 1,500 people. It's quite astonishing one Sunday, I tell you. Very surreal having that amount of people watching. event, the good thing about that is when you have loads of people watching, you do have loads of people commented and you've got a lot to sort of feed off. Go on, Azra. Azra, come on, let's lead on. Good girl, good girl. Sniffy, sniffy this morning again. And we've got another car coming. Remember what I said, guys? I have to get around a tight lead, and especially here, always seems to be here, the narrowest bit. Go, good girl, lead on. Good girl. It's a lovely time to be out. Birds singing, birds chirping, morning song. Don't see anybody hardly. Also like the edge of your own. If only, eh, guys? If only. When I win the lottery, if I ever played it, if I ever played the lottery, and I won really, really big, maybe I'd make a nice compound with a wooded area, a lake, all that sort of thing. Some nice areas to go for a walk. Then you'd never see anyone, would you? Not very sociable though, is it, guys? Like you see some of these sort of rural estates and stuff in front, something like that. You know, wouldn't that be magnificent for the layman to have something like that? Anyway, for now we'll make do with a not so private stroll, live stroll with Azra. I don't see anyone. We've seen probably 2 or 3 cars this morning. That's about it. So the world is waking up. The birds are definitely waking up. They keep me sane. But for now we're on our final approach to home. We'll be home in 5 minutes or so now. Exercise wise, coming up for 2 miles this stroll. So we're doing well. This is what I like to do. Do something similar at lunchtime as well. We'll see without Azra. If I start doing it more regularly, maybe I'll take you guys along with me. It's a bit more difficult. Well, chest mount and all that sort of stuff, but then I'll have both hands free, so we'll wait and see, maybe. At the minute I'm just finding some routes I can do. That's sort of worth doing. I sort of did one that I thought, would be really, really good. With less than a mile, I think, no way, that's not worth doing. It's not even worth going out doing it, really. So I had to extend that one. I actually extended that one to at 1.8 miles, I think, in the end, on Monday. As I said yesterday, I didn't do it. I had to go out to Screwfix to get a new wetback cooler. Other establishments are available. well for time this morning as well. 4 to 6. You can definitely see the speed he's getting up with these strolls now. The old leg is more or less back to that. It has given me a bit of jip in the last few days, like it was when it was just ache from time to time. It doesn't stop me going out. You feel it in the background. Come on, Azra, lead on. You puffed out as well. It makes out she's puffed out, then when she get home, she'll want to go up and see Julie and of course have it upstairs, which she won't be. Sort of stop that little morning routine now because she always used to go up and not terrorise the cat, but nick her food and just carnage and chaos. And it was making the cat eat her food faster, and then she was getting ill. It's just a nightmare. It's just a nightmare. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're almost at the end of this one, to be honest with you. Come on, Azra. I'm just waiting for this car to go by. Right, Azra, you going to say goodbye to your audience? Azra? Good girl, thank you. Right. Have a lovely day, guys. We'll reconvene tomorrow. We're one day closer to the weekend as well, won't we? Yay. Cheers, guys.